Radical. I got some gaming news for you tonight, as usual. Here's some good gaming news for consumers. There is a there is a group of people that call themselves the Competition and Markets Authority, the CMA, and they conducted a wide investigation since 2019 that looked into basically these services, these gaming services, Xbox Live, Sony PlayStation Plus, Nintendo Switch Online. They looked into all that and they came to the conclusion that there was a situation to where these companies were not doing what they needed to do to make people aware that they were locked in and auto paying for these services. Now you might say to yourself, it's on the person. It should be on the person to eliminate their auto renewals. Well, they looked at it and they realized that there was actually a big percentage of people that maybe were not using the services or forgot that they were logged in, locked into these services. Maybe you might have a Nintendo, you might have a PlayStation, you might have an Xbox, and let's say you haven't turned on your dusty Xbox in several months or years, but you find yourself on Game Pass Ultimate. Now, I don't know anybody that would have an Xbox that would, for some reason, not take advantage of Game Pass Ultimate. Now, because of this investigation, which has actually been called off, the hounds have been called off because these companies are playing ball now. Because of this investigation, there's actually going to be updates and notifications, and people will be notified that they haven't maybe used the services in a year. And they will actually be given instructions on how to, believe it or not, unenroll in these services, which I think that's a fantastic thing. Because think about it. There's a lot of things not just in gaming. Let's say Amazon Prime. I just mentioned Amazon Prime. Now, how many of you might right now be connected to Amazon Prime, but maybe haven't ordered something in several months on Amazon Prime? How many of you actually do the auto enroll in several different things, services that you are not using? With Nintendo, the automatic renewal button actually won't even be checked. If what I'm reading here is correct, actually, you can't even turn on the auto renewal. But it doesn't really specify here. But still, Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo, they made some very positive changes. Do I think they would have made these changes if it wasn't for the CMA doing this investigation? Hell no, I do not. I think that's actually kind of scummy. Because if you see that someone is not logged into your services for 3 years, yet the auto renewal is set up, money, then you just get that free money for absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Now, some people might say, hey, it's on the person, not the business. But, I just think in general, like if I was running a company and I noticed that someone had not logged in for several years, I'd be thinking maybe they got into a serious accident, maybe they're bedridden and everything of that nature. So least I could do is send out some notifications, maybe every couple months. Hey, do you still want to use our service? Otherwise, they're literally just, getting money for nothing. Cue the outro.